Using AI to set up your HoneyBook automation sounds like a time saver. But if your workflow isn't clear yet, you can end up spending more time fixing what AI created than if you had started from scratch. Hi, I'm Jackie, also known as the HoneyBook Harmonizer. I help service-based solopreneurs turn their HoneyBook account into a system that actually runs their client process so they're not managing everything themselves. AI makes this feel easy. You can ask it to map out your automations, generate your emails, and build out a full process in minutes. So it feels like the shortcut to getting everything set up quickly. But here's where this can go off track. AI can guide you through building a process, but that process doesn't necessarily fit your business. Even inside HoneyBook, the AI tools can be really helpful, but only when you already know what you want your workflow to do. Otherwise, you end up following a structure that doesn't send a link to book a call after someone inquires, sends a questionnaire before a client is even signed or paid, or sends emails that feel vague and don't sound like you. So now, you're going back in to add pieces that are missing, adjusting the timing so it actually makes sense, or rewriting what was created so it fits your business. So instead of building your process, you're adapting your business to fit what AI has suggested. And this is where things start to break down, because now you're the one stepping back in to make everything work. You're sending the booking link manually after an inquiry comes in. You're going back to send the questionnaires because it didn't go out at the right time. You're double checking if a client's signed or paid before you send the next email, and rewriting messages so they actually sound like you. And at that point, you might as well have just done it yourself from the beginning. So instead of saving time, you're spending time fixing something that was supposed to save you time. And this comes back to the same thing we've been talking about. Automations only work when they're built on a clearly defined workflow. If that workflow isn't clear yet, AI is just guessing. So this isn't about not using AI. It's about when you use it, after your workflow is clear. That's when AI actually becomes a time saver, helping you write emails, refining your messaging, speeding up setup. So before you use AI to build your automations, make sure your workflow is something you've already designed. Because once your workflow is clear and your automations are built on top of it, that's when your system actually starts to run the way you want it to. And if you want help mapping out your workflow before you start automating, that's exactly what we do inside the HoneyBook Power Hour. You map out your process and make sure everything is connected so your system actually supports that. I'll link that below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.